YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. Okay, so the subject today is, are single mothers easier? Are single mothers easier targets? Let's talk about this. First of all, let me just say the purpose of this video is to help guys who are struggling with women. Like, if you subscribe to my channel, you know. If not, subscribe and scroll down. We touch on a lot of subjects about dating and relationships. So this is primarily for guys who are struggling with women, and guys need to know what they're up against in this dating and relationship game, whether you are a dating guy, you just strictly want to date, or relationship. But also, I want to get the conversation going. So those of you watching this, male or female, comment below. I want to hear your comments about this subject following you listening to what I'm about to say. Right, so are single mothers easier targets for men? Yeah. So I think in some cases they are, in some cases they are not. Right. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you my ultimate verdict, whether it's a clean-cut yes or a no, right? So are single mothers easy targets for men? Men who are looking to sleep with women, yeah? Okay, so let me give you first the situations where single mothers are not easier targets for men who want to just date women or sleep with women. Yeah, not really men looking for a relationship we're talking about in this video. Yeah, so this is why single mothers are not easy targets, because obviously a single mother might have one child, they might have 4 children. Yeah, so they might have the child might be a really young age, maybe nursery age, maybe primary school age. The single mother's got a lot on their hand, so they haven't got time. They haven't got as much time as females that don't have kids to be going out dating and stuff. Yeah, so that's where they are not. That's where they are not easy targets. Another way is because single mothers, yeah, not all single mothers have a big support network around them. So they're with their kids all the time. So they might want to date, yeah, but they don't have that support network around them. And not all women are happy bringing men around their kids. Some are, and we're going to talk about that. But not all women are happy to introduce their kids to a new guy. So in them cases, yeah, some single mothers are just off the dating radar. Yeah, they're single. Yeah, and obviously it's nature for men to want women and women to want men. But because they're single, they're just off the radar. My focus is my kids. I'm not dating. I can't get a babysitter, so you might want to date, but I can't get a babysitter. I can't go out. Yeah. You might have had young children a few years ago. Now they're a bit older. You want to get back into dating. The females also might have their confidence knocked. When I say they're not on the radar, yeah, they got a private Facebook profile with only close friends and family. Yeah, they might have Instagram, but that might be private to their little, about 30 people following them. They know all those people. Their account is private. Yeah. They might be old school and might not be into the dating and relationship websites, them dating sites, or they might not be that confident to go on it. Yeah. Or they might be on a dating site and have some bullshit crap picture, and men ain't reaching out to them. So some single mothers can be off the radar. So men who want to go out and target women, yeah, them single mothers ain't around. Now, let's look at the cases where single mothers are easier targets. Because with single mothers, again, for the reason I said that they can't get out much because of the kids and that. Let me tell you, some single mothers, they might not even be on dating sites. They might be, but they might not even be on dating sites. They might be on the normal Instagram, normal Facebook, and then man's reaching out to them, yeah? And, you know, they can't get a babysitter to go on a date. You're not going to meet them at the rave because they can't get a babysitter. Some of them, not all, some of them will start talking to you. You know, women generally got to be cautious. You know, a man could be a madman, a rapist, a murderer, or whatever, yeah? Or a clingy guy. We speak about that in other videos, yeah? So obviously, you know, there's got to be a bit of back and forth. She might check out your profile and that. But once in her mind, it's all good. And I'm talking about some single mothers. Trust me, the female might just invite you to her house late when the baby, and I'm talking about the first time you meet as well, you know. Late when the children are in bed. The children might be 4 or 5. They're not going to wake, they're not up late. They're not going to wonder what's going on, right? So like, they will invite you to their house, give you their home address. You've bypassed the date, blood. You've just connected and got to know each other on social media. You've bypassed the date. And then boom, you're in there. You meet at the house. You know, she might give you drop the little line about yeah. She might drop the little line about yeah. I'm not gonna do nothing on the first night. Yeah? I'm not gonna do nothing on the first night. Okay? You drop all that line, but and if you're an experienced guy, you're gonna respond with it, yeah, I know, babe. Da, 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 da. But you know, as the night goes on, when she pulls out the bottle of wine, when you get close together on the couch, you know, you're in there. Yeah? More often than not, you're gonna sleep with her that first night. You know what I'm saying? Also, right? Also, single mothers, yeah? There are men out there, yeah? There are 2 types of men, yeah, that are not interested in single mothers, yeah? So that means, so there's 2 types of men that are not interested in single mothers. They are A, the relationship type guys that don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that's got kids. Maybe they haven't got kids. They want kids, but they don't want a woman that's got kids already. Yeah? So a relationship type guy that wants a woman but doesn't want a woman that's got kids. Then the second type of guy that don't want a single mother is the high value men that have an abundance mindset, have a big rotation of females, and they just want the easy life, yeah? So they don't want to go around the female's yard and then like they got children issues. They just want clean cut. Yep, I've got enough women. I don't need a female that's got a child, yeah? And comes with all the children issues, you know what I'm saying? Which for men, a lot of men are not bothered about that. But when you get some high value men that have an abundance mindset, they're just naturally more picky. They get picky like women. So that reduces the amount of general guys that are available for these single mothers. And a lot of them know this, yeah? So they have a smaller selection of guys to choose from than other women. So that means they're gonna be less picky. If they want to get intimate with a guy, they are going to be less picky. Do you get that? Right? So, and also, like, you know, when I say, you know, in some cases they are and they aren't, it's both for the same reasons, because another reason is they don't go out a lot. So the females that do go out, yeah, they're seeing a lot of guys regularly. So the ones that don't go out don't see a lot of guys regularly. So when they do interact with a guy, whether it's in the supermarket or whether it's online, the guys that they do interact with, they're a bit more open. Whereas the single woman without kids, yeah, the career woman, the woman that is out, she's got her 9 to 5, she's got her own place, she don't have kids yet or whatever, and she's out, yeah, she's got her career, she's got her job, and then, boom, she lives for the weekend, she's out on a Friday, out on a Saturday, going on holiday every summer. There are bare guys sitting on her. So naturally, she's got more of an abundance mindset. So that means she's going to be more picky. So the average Joe that wants to increase his rotation of girls are going to find that female more difficult to conquer than the single mother. Why? Because she's got more guys to choose from. So to get in there, he probably has to be the best version of himself to get in there. He can't be, with all due respect, way overweight, like his finances are in ruins. He's got a lack of confidence. Yeah. Also, if he does get those women, he's gonna probably have to go on multiple dates. She ain't just gonna let him do the business without getting to know him on dates, not just getting to know online. Yeah. So when it comes to the single mothers, they are going to be, generally, not all, they're going to be more open, to those quick, those easy access things. Okay, this guy, look, I've seen these pictures on Instagram. Yeah, he's nice, whatever. I don't go out much. Oh, yeah, this guy's interested. Okay, yeah, look, he's cool. And then she will invite you to the yard. Also, with all due respect to the women this time, when females have babies, not all women, but some, when that stomach gets stretched, not all women, it goes back down to how it used to be. So they start losing confidence because of their body. Now, a lot of times, women with lower confidence that have been sexually active in their life. I'm not talking about no teenager with a lack of self-confidence. Women that, has had a lifetime of sleeping with guys, but are now have reduced confidence because of things like their body changing because of having one or more kids, yeah. Those females are going to be less confident, yeah. So they're going to be less confident to, show their full body on the beach or wear that tight dress to go out. And so when they come across a guy with, say, lower standards or a guy that they don't perceive as too high value, stay with me here, they don't perceive as too high value, a bit lower, so they're going to be more comfortable with that guy because they don't think that guy's going to judge them. So that guy is decent enough for them to mess with, but they don't see them as too high values so that they're nervous around them. They're going to deal with them guys. And again, not all of them can get the babysitter or whatever. So it's just going to be a link. It's just going to be a link. So I've given you reasons why single mothers may not be easier targets in some situations and situations where they are easier targets. My ultimate verdict from what I've experienced in my life, what I've seen with other people's lives, and just the general knowledge of society in general, my verdict is yes. Single mothers are easier targets. Yeah, they are easier targets, right? So it's not like, I don't know, there might be, there might be. It's not like men go out and say, okay, she's like an easy target because she's a single mother. But it just naturally happens. Trust me. Like, obviously, in my lifetime, I've slept with females that have kids and don't have kids. And in my experience, obviously, when I was a teenager, then there's going to be like the females that I'm sleeping with, most of them are not gonna have kids, like, because obviously I'm a teenager, I'm sleeping with teenagers, yeah? But later on in life, like, not saying you can't date women that don't have kids, no. And I'm not saying lower your standards with a 7 or 6 out of 10 because she's an easy target and also she has kids, no. What I'm just saying is to know, yeah, you have to know the different types of girls. Men that are struggling with women, you have to know the different type of categories. And you got to know that single mothers are easier targets. Yeah? So one of the biggest things I speak about on this channel is time. Yeah? If you want to increase, like, if you're a relationship guy, then this particular, I speak about relationships as well, but this particular video is not really for you. But if you are a guy that's struggling with women, you just want to date women, but you're struggling, or you've got a rotation, but you've only got 2 girls in your rotation, you want to increase your rotation, you need to stop wasting time with women. Single mothers are easier targets. Don't put your whole focus on single mothers, but know that, yeah, different men have different strategies. Like, if you don't like the idea of, you know, dating a woman that's got kids, don't do it. But just know, yeah, just know when you're in a drought, them females that you're talking to, that you know that's got kids, yeah, you're in a sexual drought. You just know that you probably get sex quicker from them girls than them high maintenance girls that ain't got kids. That 9 out of 10 that you're probably gonna have to take on a couple of dates before, like, unless you're super high value yourself, like them high maintenance girls that, you know, you're gonna have to take them. You got a rotation of girls that you could call and sleep with anytime and you're not in a drought of sex. Yeah. Be specific about the girls that you want, yeah? But anyway, this video has gone on for too long. I don't want to beat that dead horse. So, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that single mothers are easier targets. But I want you to comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you partly agree? Do you partly disagree? And why? But that's it. Catch you on the next video. Dating relationships gone.